Hi guys, and welcome back to our FIFA 19 Sunderland Road to Glory career mode. Now, in the last episode we did progress up the league a little bit more. We're still running away with it a little bit at the top of the league. So in this episode I'm going to try and concentrate a little bit on getting another signing in. I know I was saying that I wasn't too bothered, but now a little bit of money is coming in. I really want to make another signing, which is, like I did mention, is going to be another central midfielder. I've got a couple of ideas from what you guys have suggested and previous suggestions and stuff like that as well. But I don't think I'm going to go for anyone until we get the likes of Watmore off the books. He is worth just over 3 million, so that gives a nice, well, around 6 million if we do manage to sell him in this episode. And then I'll try and get someone in, but we'll have to wait and see as to who that will be. But as for now, we're going to go straight into this match against Hull. At home, as you can see, we're still 12 points clear. I might actually simulate a game in this episode as well, just and start doing that again, as I did in League 1, Play 2, Simulate 1. I'll do that in this episode. Hull are currently 8th, so let's go to the lineups for this game. So this is the lineup we're going with against Hull. We have Plazzari in goal, James Twansby, Suter and Matthews across the back. We have Van Amersfoort, Chalobah and Honeyman in midfield as well. We've got a bit of fitness issues in the centre of that midfield where Power normally plays. So Chalobah will be playing in that sort of CDM role and staying back in the holding kind of role as well. And up top we've got Robinson, Madger and Brereton. Let's get into it. And here we are, guys. It is a game under the lights at the Stadium Light as we do welcome 8th place Hull. And that is a reminder, a refresher of the table. Hull could potentially, oh no, I don't think they could, but they are trying to get themselves a place in the playoff places whereas we are flying at the top. But as I've mentioned before, normally around this time of year in game is when we do go through a bit of a bad patch in terms of form, but it just hasn't come as of yet, which is great. Will this be the first sort of season where we don't have a bad patch? We shall see. I don't want to jinx it. Bit of early pressure here from Hull. We do have an injury as well. I've just heard that Robinson has injured himself, but here are Hull. It's a very, very good block by Captain Twansby. Grzycki to take the corner play, who we did look at earlier in the season, but that is a very easy corner to deal with. Get it away. It has been struck and it's floated over the bar. Hull have started this game very, very positively. Well, that's good stuff. Give it back. He tries to find Madger. He does find Madger. Lovely stuff. Can he finish? He can. It's 1-0. It's our first chance of the game. And it is Madger, who's on a great run of form recently. Gets another goal to his tally. Get in. Lovely little passing move between Robinson and Madger. And he takes one touch and buries it into that bottom right-hand corner. That'll do. What a start. And that is his 6th goal so far this season. Here's Chalobah now bombing forward, and he's passed it to the wrong man, but we will flick it on anyway. It is Robinson. He comes inside. He does strike one. It's hit the post. We've really just turned it up now after the early bit of pressure from Hull, and it is Chalobah now coming forward the CDM, and it's been saved at the near post. What a turnaround in pressure this has been. Corner's whipped in, and it's been cleared away. Oh, this is lovely stuff. It is Van Amersfoort. He does strike when it's been blocked. He has another pop, and it's in. That's fantastic. We've just been absolutely relentless since that first goal. They absolutely dominated the opening 15 minutes or so, Hull, but we just haven't stopped since Madger got that first. Lovely determination there from Van Amersfoort. The original shot was blocked. Come straight back to him, and he's buried it. Is that his first goal of the season? I think it is, and what a strike it is as well. 2-0. Now they are coming down this left. It is Grzycki, who we mentioned before. He is a bit of a danger man. It has been whipped in and it's just looped over the bar at the back post. Oh, this is good stuff now. Can he get it in? He tries to get it across goal. It's been blocked. It's a corner. The last chance really of this first half has been put in towards Chalobah. He does not manage to get the head on it. And it's a second corner in a row. Go on, son. Good header. Oh, it's a good connection with the header, but it has flew over the bar. And there goes the half-time whistle, guys, and what a little performance that has been. As I mentioned, opening period of the game, I thought, right, this is where the sticky spell is going to start, because Hull looked like they were going to absolutely do us over, but since we managed to get that first goal, Hull have backed off and given us so much room around the area, and Van Amersfoort managed to get ourselves a second in this game. Can we add a bit more? Let's just smash him. Let's have it. Oh, no, it's a good chance now for Hull. We need to get it away. We haven't done properly. Still in the box. Get it out. Oh, this is a good chance now. It is Adam Matthews. There's a man towards the back post. Nearly falls for Robinson. I think since we did score that first goal, they've gone to... they've changed their tactics. You know, when they get right in your face and they constantly chase you down. But in doing that, they're leaving themselves so vulnerable. When we get the ball, I'm surrounded by 3 or 4 players, particularly when I'm playing it around across the back. And then they leave so many gaps in midfield, which is allowing us to break forward. As you can see there, all players going towards one man, really. Now this is where the gaps are going to be found. Go on, make your run. There we go. Just as I was saying, it is Honeyman. Can he finish it? He can! In off the post. It's 3-0, and it's definitely game over now. It is George who gets the third. Get in. I was just explaining, with the heavy pressure, they're leaving so many gaps all over the pitch. And just as I said that, in perfect timing, Honeyman does exactly that and puts us 3-0 in front, and that is his second goal of the league. Now here is Vyman, the substitute that just come on. Vyman, still Vyman. He does go for goal, and it's a rocket of a shot, but it's also a very good save by the Hull City goalkeeper. Good chance for them, and it is a corner now for Hull with just over 10 minutes remaining. Grzycki to take, he's probably been their only real threat throughout the game. It's not a bad ball in, but Plazzari will get there with a very good punch indeed. But Hull still looking for at least some kind of consolation here down the left. It's a very good ball, and it's a great clearance. Just can't get the ball off him here, and it has been headed away, and it's another corner. Some really late pressure here from Hull. They are breaking down. This side now come across. Oh, that is a bad challenge though from Twanzebe. Oh, really bad challenge. He has been booked. That'll do. It's only a booking, thank God. It's a really poor challenge, really, when we look at it. Straight. Oh, it looked like he got the ball, really, but it did go through the back of him, and referees do not like that one bit. And it's another chance for Grzycki to get a ball into the box. Get it away, Chalobah, who is injured. Plazzari, keep hold of it. That'll do. Final whistle should be going any second now. And there it goes. 3-0. A comprehensive victory against Hull. They played really well in the opening 15 minutes and also very well in the last 15 minutes as well. But it wasn't good enough, and we've got away with another win. Now, after that game, we are 14 points clear at the top of the championship ahead of Brighton. And I did mention that I was going to simulate a game in this episode, so I am going to simulate this one away from home against Charlton, who are currently bottom of the league. Will the simulating gods go against us in this one? And they do. A 2-0 loss against bottom of the league Charlton, and it's Brereton who gets an injury. I hope to God that it's nothing too much, but in saying that, we have plenty of backup in those attacking positions. And he is out for 2 months, Ben Brereton. But like I say, there's plenty of replacements for him, plenty of backup in those areas, so it's not too big of a miss, although he was starting to play really well. Now, we're still waiting on a transfer offer for Duncan Watmore. Both McGeoch and Baldwin got pretty quick transfers when we put them on the transfer list, but no one seems to be wanting Duncan Watmore whatsoever. And we are edging closer and closer towards the end of the transfer window as well, and we only have 3 million remaining. So anyway, I'm going to play this game against Ipswich, who I think, if I remember correctly, they were around mid-table last time I looked, the 9th in the league, another team that's going to try and get into that playoff, the playoff zone, really, the playoff places. And it's looking quite tight in and amongst between sort of like 6th and 2nd. There's, you know, only 7 points separating them. So it's pretty competitive there during the around the playoff places. But as I say, we are now going to go into this game against Ipswich away from home. We have Plazzari in goal. We have Henry, Twanzebe, Suter and Akpo across the back. Van Amersfoort, Power and Honeyman in the middle with Jones. Oberlin is going to be getting a start down the centre, as Madja is very heavily unfit for this one. So Oberlin will be getting a start down the middle as a striker, and Vyman as well on the right hand side of that front three. Let's get into it. And here we are, it's another rainy day, but away from home this time against Ipswich. Can we extend even further our lead at the top of the championship? Be interesting to see how Oberlin does as well. We've only seen bits and pieces of him because other attackers have played a lot better than him, but stats-wise, he's probably one of our best players in those attacking positions, so hopefully he does well given this opportunity. Straight away though, it is in there. It is Vyman. It's a good save by the Ipswich keeper. Go on Jones. Go on Jones. Get it in. He just pulled it back for Van Amersfoort. He strikes. It's still in the box. Can anyone get a strike away? Just shoot, man. And they do manage to calmly nick the ball off us and play it out of danger. Here is Max Power now. Bombing forward, bringing the team forward. Make your runs, lads. Go on, and again, give it. Oh, it's taking too long, and passed it to the wrong man as well. But here is Akapo as he does. He loves the overlap run. He gets it in towards... Can anyone get there? It is Jones! He does get to the ball, and he does manage to slide it under the goalkeeper. Some really, really poor defending there. A bit of a scabby goal, but we'll take it every day of the week. Get in! Ball whipped in by Akapo. I don't know whether he'll get the assist for this one because I think the Ipswich player controlled it originally, but Jones nicks it off him and places it under the goalkeeper, and that is his third goal so far this season. Now we do have a free kick just on the edge of the box. I don't think we've had much luck with free kicks. In fact, I think we've only had 1 or 2 free kicks. It is Power, and it has been hit, and it's a relatively simple save by the keeper. Now a random hoof fielder's found Freddie Sears down this left side. They don't have much support though in the box. Just hold him up there. That'll do. No, it won't. It has been put in, and it is headed, and it is a goal, and it was their first chance of the game, and it's Nolan who gets them the equaliser. It was a random hoof upfield to Sears. Maybe I should have gone in with wanting to commit himself, but I just wanted to hold him up there. He did still manage to get the cross in. It's a very good header. Oh dear, we're back to square one in this one. Oh, that is brilliant football. Straight away, get it in towards Vyman, and it's in! It's 2-1, an immediate response from that equaliser, and it's Vyman. He's done it again with a bullet header. What a little finish that was, and a great move straight from kick-off. And we've got ourselves back in front. Lovely little passing move. Nice stuff from Van Amersfoort. It's been volleyed across goal, and there is Vyman. What a header that is. Get in! Goal number 4 for him as well. And there goes the half-time whistle, guys. What a dramatic half that ended up being. We dominated from start to finish. It was that one hoof upfield that ended up and resulted in an equaliser for Ipswich, but we got a goal straight from the kick-off. We need to try and get another goal and extend our advantage because we know that Ipswich can cause us problems now if they are just going to lump balls into the box. They have broke now down this left side. We don't want those crosses coming in, but that one was an easy one for Plazzari to gather. But now they're on the counter-attack. It was a really bad pass from Power that's led to this. Oh no, there's a man in the middle as well. Get across to him. He can't quite get there. Has been struck. And it's a fantastic save by Plazzari to save us there. That counter-attack from Ipswich is so dangerous. We haven't seen it too often, but both times they've done it. They've had a good chance. That's a great chance as well. It's been bicycle kicked across goal. I was nearly going out for a throw-in. But they do still remain in the danger area. Get it away. Come on, lads.
20 minutes.
Oh, well in. It's a great ball for Robinson. Take your touch. Strike it. Oh, and he's dragged it wide. It is on his weaker left foot. Ipswich fans really getting behind the team now as Ipswich try and get themselves another equaliser in this game. They're bringing subs on as well. Really going for it. It's a decent ball, and it has been headed away, and it has been struck on the edge of the box, and Plazzari gets to that one. Here we go, though, and it is Akapo. He's running low on stamina, but he's going to hold the ball up, and he is going to dink it over the top for Vyman to get to as well. Go on, Vyman. Back inside. Get it in, and it's a really, really tame cross. And here they come one last time. And it is Sears again who got the assist for the first goal. We need to close him down. It's a very good ball to the near post. And it was coming. We could feel it. And they have managed to get themselves an equaliser in the 90th minute. And it's Harrison who gets it. It's another assist from Sears, whose crosses just seem to be absolutely insane, particularly in this game. They broke down this side again. We didn't have the pace to quite catch up. We didn't have the legs. They've nicked in at the near post. It's a very good finish. And it is 2-2. And there goes the full-time whistle, guys. It has ended 2-2, unfortunately, after an absolute battering, really. We dominated most of the game. They've had a couple of chances and scored them both. We just have to be a bit more ruthless in front of goal, and things like that won't happen. And after that game, guys, we have received a transfer offer for Duncan Watmore, a big one as well, of 3.8 million. I'm sure, if I remember correctly, he's only worth about 3.3. Yes, he is worth 3.3, and it does say we could maybe get around 4 million for him. I'll negotiate that and see if we can get that little bit more. Okay, so they've settled on 4 million, so we just basically squeezed out an extra 200k from them. So hopefully that goes through nicely before the transfer window does come to an end. We are on the deadline day now, please give us the news that Watmore is gone, and then we can get something over the line elsewhere. Please don't screw me over. Please don't. The Watmore deal has gone through. He has been sold. And how much will be added to our transfer budget? 3.1 million. So we should have around 6.1, I would guess. 6.15. So we have a little bit there. Even if it is, because I just want to get a really, really solid central midfielder that could potentially grow a little bit more as well. And be sort of our vocal point from midfield. We do, of course, have Power in there. We have Van Amersfoort in there. We have Honeyman. We have Gomez, who's more of the attacking midfielder, so we don't really qualify him as the sort of out-and-out central midfielder. Van Amersfoort is good, but he's more of an attacking midfielder as well. You know, someone just a bit more solid, who I would probably play either, you know, where Power is or on the right-hand side, because whoever I play on the left-hand side of that midfield is set to go and attack. So Gomez is that attacking midfielder. Power is a sort of the middle holding midfielder. He's very, very good at that. Now, whoever's on the right-hand side, that's probably the side that changed the most, because none of them are really sort of outstanding performers. They can all just do the job there, but no one really sticks out. So someone else to go there would be really nice. It's not necessarily replacing anyone, but just it gives another option. I want a quality option as well. But guys, unfortunately, after that transfer, that outgoing transfer of Duncan Watmore, that is all the time I actually have today. I know it's a little bit of a cliffhanger. I do apologise. But this gives you guys another opportunity to leave all your comments and suggestions below. We do have, well, I've just adjusted the transfer budget a little bit, you know, for wages. So that's around how much we do have. You know, there is a lot of sort of, you know, repetitive comments that I'm getting, you know, like Phil Foden, and sort of, you know, players that everyone kind of goes for, which I don't necessarily want to do. There is Maitland-Niles as well that's been mentioned, but he's worth 7 or 8 million right now. I'll actually just show the transfer hub as the players we do have in there, which will save you, you know, repeating possible transfers. We'll have a look anyway. It's either a CDM or a central midfielder. We have a few here. We have like Rosario there, who I quite like the look of. The Sampa, but he is worth between 8.2 and 11 million, which we'll never get. There's Bidingame, who, you know, I don't really, you know, I like that he's got a player face and stuff, but his stats really don't quite match up with the CDM that he is. Like, he's quite a weak player. He's defensively okay, but he's very weak. There's Shaparenko here, who looks half decent, but I hate his player face. Sangari is worth way too much. He's worth 8 million. We won't be able to get him. Maitland-Niles, like I mentioned earlier, 7.7 million, between 7.7 million and 11 million as well. There's Garcia, who we might be able to scrape him, but he's worth between 6.8 and 9.4. Scott McTominay's a player who I do really like the look of, but again, I think we would be outpriced as well, particularly with his wages. We have Kellen Acosta as well, who looks very promising. His release clause is 6.6 million. We can't quite afford that, but we might be able to get him for a bit cheaper. So would you like to see him there? So I will leave it here. Like I mentioned, guys, again, apologies. It is a bit of a cliffhanger to leave it like this, but I do have to end it here. I do need to go. So anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed the episode, guys, please smash the like button for me. It'd be massively, massively appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already to become a fully fledged member of the Sarny Army. But for now, you take care and stay jam it.